bad United Nations.
Oh, this is already turning out to be like some Austin Power thing.
Yeah.
The bad, because bad UN. Hello, welcome back. My name is Casper Bugger Casperson.
My name is
Get it?
Sam.
Because the channel's called Bugger.
Yeah.
And I'm
Just
Casper.
my intro. But sure, yeah, fine. No, I'm joking. Go get it.
I'm a media student at Bournemouth University, and I like writing a lot of different things, especially comedies. Yes.
Good. I'm Sam Samuelson, and I am a scriptwriting student, and I like writing lots of things, mostly comedies. But today, we're doing something a bit different, aren't we, Casper?
Yes, we are, Samuel. That's right. That's correct. He's on top of it. We're writing an action movie.
Action movie,
Baby. What's your favorite action movies? What's the first one that comes to your head? You know. Because I think we need some like inspiration.
Yeah, I guess. See, like when I think of action movie, I don't know why, but my brain goes to, like Baby Driver. If that counts, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say it's like a comedy, action,
Heist.
romance, heist. Yeah, but heist films are action films.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Heist isn't a genre in itself.
Yeah,
It's just an extension of action films.
Man, I don't know. You could have a slow, suspenseful heist film. So
A thriller heist film.
Yeah. Exactly. I guess like action films could also. My brain also goes to like what I consider like shitty action films with people like, I don't know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone, where like they've done amazing films in the past, but now like things like Expendables, like, I haven't watched it, but just things that are just like action for action's sake, and it's not really like there's no like story to it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I like the idea of poking fun at like the ridiculousness of action films.
Yeah. So say. Yeah, just ridiculous. I don't know. How do you write that? That's it.
There you go. Perfect.
Ridiculous situations. Favorite action films? I'd say like Matrix is up there probably.
I've never seen The Matrix.
Holy
fuck. I've heard it's alright.
Matrix is great.
Yeah. Okay.
Matrix is great. I love The Matrix.
Thinking about action films, I feel like they'd think about the scenario first and then go for the character.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. Let's think about. So, what's the? Would it be like
the UN? Oh wait, what? The scenario?
UN? Oh yeah, sorry.
I don't know. Wait. What are we thinking? The scenario.
Yes.
Or
the UN
is in trouble.
It's in trouble.
Lego City.
Call it double.
Wow. Okay.
Jesse.
Why?
James.
Because the BUN, the bad United Nations.
Oh, this already turning out to be like some Austin Power thing.
Yeah.
The bad, because bad UN has there's already some really shit action film. But Bun. That's the actual name of it. Bun.
Yeah.
They have threatened to. Oh yeah, there we go. Threatened to.
Kill the queen. Oh.
I was gonna write end world hunger because that'd be kind of.
Okay, yeah, no, I like that. But the UN can't stand by it because
UN's like,
otherwise they won't exist.
Dude, we gotta make money.
Yeah.
And then the UN's actually the bad guy.
Yeah, the UN is actually the BUN. Fuck.
That's the
okay.
plot.
This is good.
Our main character, the Italian stallion.
I've taken that from something Big Mouth, I think. Let's call him Jeremy
Carter.
Schlong.
Schlong?
Oh?
Damn.
Jeremy Schlong, that's his name.
Jeremy Schlong.
Wait, is Jeremy a good name?
I was gonna say John. John's.
yeah, because they're all called like John or Jack or in like every action film. Yeah, okay.
John Slong. But I mean, I mean Johnson's like a thing for penis, right? So it's already a bad reference.
And Schlong is a thing for penis. So...
Yes. So he's just a dick. Maybe that's his biggest thing.
Yeah.
He's a dickhead.
Is the film going to be called John Schlong, or is the film going to be called something else? Like.
I think. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna. Great. Yeah.
I want it to have like Justice or like.
That's the title. The
John
Unraveling
Justice.
of Justice. Incredible. I already love it.
Yeah.
John Slong. So John Slong, he works for the UN. Right? Maybe he's an inside man, you know?
For who?
The UN.
What? What do you mean, an inside man? What? Is he like a double agent?
No, he works inside.
Okay.
Or maybe he's a double agent. Maybe that should be his thing.
Triple agent.
Triple agent. Damn.
Triple agent. So initially,
he works for the UN originally, and then he's gone over to Bun. But then he's gone from Bun. He's a secret agent at Bun that goes over to the UN. That's a good plotline, because then he can be like, "Ooh, I've just found some really horrible shit about the United Nations."
Wait, so while he's undercover at Bun, he finds out about Bun's plans to end world hunger, and he's like, "Oh, that's all right." And then he hears from UN.
Bun.
He hears from the UN that they're like, "Oh no, we don't like this ending of world hunger." So he's like, "Shit,
Yeah. The first initial thing is that he gets the job as an undercover agent, and has to pretend to work for Bun. Yes.
Yes.
He gets real buddy with the Buns, with the Bun boys.
Who's his in guy? How does he get in?
He pretends to be someone else, I think, because that's like an action trope, right? They're like, "Oh yeah."
He pretends to be Jack.
He's
Jack
now.
Meatshaft.
Huh?
He's Jack Meatshaft. Okay, or just Jack Shaft, actually. It's up to you. They're your two options. It has to be one of those.
Jack off.
No. Oh, okay, yeah.
He's Jack off.
Fuck's sake. I love it. It's just dick humor and it's brilliant.
About
he gets called into the head of Bun's office,
okay.
and he's like, Jack, you've been here a while now, and we think
well, obviously he's playing like some. Well, he's obviously someone else in the org, right? There's some hacker.
He's playing like a nerd. He's pretending to be like a nerd dweeb, even though he's like ripped.
Jackoff is a he's like a back-end programmer, you know.
Okay.
But
explain for our audience what that is.
Back-end programmer is someone who sits in the back and is a bitch boy, and sits there and he's like, does all the hard coding, you know, like putting down all the codes. Did I have to explain that to you? Were you the one that?
It was for me. I lied.
And the UN knew that he was doing a great job, and that Bun needed a new undercover guy. So they made sure Jack was the one to get the new job.
Do you mean John?
He's now Jack.
No, he's not. Well, yeah, but
Okay,
to the
fine.
UN, he's John.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay, what's the head office? Who's the head?
The head of Bun. Who's the head of? Wait, I'll go. Who's the head of the UN? The Secretary General is Mr. Antonio Guterres of Portugal.
So he is called.
Well, he's definitely from Spain.
What?
Since like a rivaling. Well, the head of Bun.
I thought you were saying that this guy, and I was like, you just said he's from Portugal.
Well, the head of Bun has to be from Spain.
Yeah. His name is.
This guy's called Antonio. What's the opposite of Antonio?
It begins with a Z. Because A and Z, obviously.
Zorro.
Zorro, nice. Just Zorro.
No more dick jokes.
Okay.
Zorro. Estebanio. I don't know how to do the squiggly N. Wide hole. Why is he called? Is that his nickname?
That's yeah.
Sorrow Wide Hole Estebano. Estebanio. Fuck that, actually. Banio means toilet. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
So he's like Esther Toilet.
Perfect.
He's a made-up character, man. What can I say?
He's perfect.
Yeah,
so he says to John Schlong, acting as Jack Hoff, that he says that the Bun's dastardly plan of ending world hunger.
Yeah, he tells them because he's like, okay, we want to end world hunger, but we're suspicious that the UN don't want us doing that, so they might try to stop us.
Yeah. And he's surprised, you know. He thought the Bun were the bad guys.
True.
But
that's the whole plot.
He's through the keyhole.
Now he's gone from he's accomplished his. I'm thinking about the Dan Harmon story circle, right? Yeah. So he's now accomplished his thing by infiltrating, but the plan has not gone the way he wanted. So now he has to come through with another plan. But
it's called Project Feed.
about Plan. Project. Feed.
Which stands for food, everyone, everywhere.
Feeding everyone.
Everywhere. Damn. No.
Done.
Done. Perfect. Why doesn't Zorro say, like, we need someone to do it? And Jack
and Jack off.
says, why not? I'll do it. And he's like, you're just a hacker. And then he like takes off his top and he reveals his muscles and he's like, oh.
You've been working out on the side?
Yeah. And that's what convinces
you work out as a side hustle? Bro. Insane.
Oh, Jack. And then, do they have a love affair? Is that something that's gonna have to happen?
Now you're going really comedy. This is just like, woo!
Sorry. Okay.
You're there staring the fucking truck and then you crash into the side.
What?
That was an analogy.
For what? I wasn't listening.
For this crashing, burning piece of shit screenplay.
Okay.
Training montage, or like he like
yes.
Getting ready montage, Matrix style. Obviously you haven't seen the Matrix, so you don't know what I'm talking about, but maybe you've seen the scene where he's like picking up all the guns and like.
No, but I'm sure I've seen like parodies of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Just any montage, I assume. Yeah. Was Matrix the first to do it?
Probably not. Well, yeah. What does he do before he gets the undercover job? We didn't.
His day-to-day life, like dipping around at the UN. He's an action guy, you know. He's in the military, I guess. Like.
Yeah, he's definitely in the military. He's definitely a military vet. He's like.
Maybe he's got a girl at the UN who he's into, and then at the end it's gonna be like, does she choose to be loyal to the UN while it's crumbling at the hands of John Schlong, or does she join John Schlong and they get married? Boom.
Let's do it.
He is.
Her name? Natalie Portman. No, her name is Natalie Portwoman.
Perfect. So what's another word for a port? A dock, I guess. Dock woman. Is that good? Like this?
Dock woman? I mean, I think we could change woman to something else.
No, because it's man, you know.
What if it's Dachshund? A Dachshund.
Okay, perfect. Natalie Dachshund.
Played by Natalie Portman.
Perfect.
Who's John Schlong played by then?
I was picturing Stallone.
Just Stallone.
Which is funny because he's
he's
73. Which is perfect.
Wait. How old is Natalie Portman? She's 39.
Perfect. That's right.
Sylvester? Isn't it Sylvester? Isn't there a V? 73? Can it be young Sylvester Stallone? Like they use a way. No, the thing. Yeah. Here's the thing. They use way too much money on like CG trying to make him look young.
Yeah.
Like half of the budget goes into him like looking way too young.
He could go undercover as someone else.
Again?
James Shaft.
What? Why would he go undercover again?
That's funny.
Okay, fine. Yeah, he'll go undercover again. So, okay, so before he approaches he's not Jack Hoff anymore. So
On like some Superman.
it gives him a new, what's it called? Like a
Disguise, undercover alias.
new disguise. Oh, how do you write disguise? That's the one.
What?
Disguise, and maybe even like a mask. Maybe like a.
I was thinking more like Clark Kent glasses.
Oh, sure. And Clark Kent glasses.
Because he looks the
he's
same,
now
but-
James Shaft.
Perfect.
Maybe maybe they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna sneak in with all these teenagers.
What, like an intern?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And then everyone at the UN's gonna be like, that guy looks oddly like John Schlong.
He's undercover at Bun at the moment, so it can't be him.
Yeah, that's peculiar.
Peculiar.
He does have quite the odd glasses, like. Can't be him.
John Schlong doesn't wear glasses. This is someone else.
Shouldn't that be the thing?
Yeah. Everyone looks at him like, Or maybe he's using his old ID, but he's just put a new picture of himself on there with glasses and like a new name. But like really badly just stuck on with tape.
Why would he have done that?
To get in.
Okay. Oh yeah, to get into like the secret rooms and stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he's going over the entrance, yeah. But yeah. Okay. What's he need to find here? What's his plan?
He needs the documents.
Yes. About
to say
their
that,
plan.
To say that the UN is gonna like stop the bun
From ending world hunger through Project Feed. Okay.
Sorrow Estebanio is such a smart man.
Yeah. Okay. But he's confronted by someone. He's confronted by Natalie Portman. She's like, "What are you doing in here?" And he takes his glasses off and he's like, "It's me."
Write that down. Write that down. Like,
Maybe the UN lied. So they knew about Project Feed, but the UN said that it stood for fuck everyone everywhere done. And so
yeah, and then he tells him, he's like, no, it's about the feeding.
she is taken aback. She just can't take it. She's conflicted. What does she want to do? Does she join John Schlong?
Maybe that should be like a cliffhanger, you know? Maybe the first John Schlong movie ends in like the UN blowing up.
But what?
And then you don't know if Natalie's joined him or not. He's like, Natalie, you have to join me, please. But she's like, oh, I don't know, John Schlong. This is my work for so many years.
Yeah. She's conflicted as to whether to join him. Does John just be like, I don't have time for this?
Yes. He's like, oh, fuck off. I have to save the hungry.
Yeah. That's his catchphrase.
I will save the hungry. He steals the secret document and runs to stop the UN, remembering from his training that they keep secret bombs under the UN, under the building.
Just in case.
In case bun attacked or something.
Okay, nice.
When
he blows them up, I want him to say something cool. Oh, I want him to say, I want someone to try and stop him, and then him say something like, "You ain't said nothing yet," and then runs off to blow up the building. Okay, so maybe like, maybe the head of the UN confronts him.
Yeah, because he's the only one with the launch codes.
Yeah. And he immediately knows that John Schlong is here to fuck them up. So they have a tussle. Mm-hmm. Are we using, what was his name, Antonio Gutierrez, or are we?
Nah, let's just make some guy up. But he has to be from Portugal.
Yeah. Okay.
I say we name
Cristiano
him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a famous football player.
He's from Portugal.
Portugal, yeah.
He can be called Cristiano.
Doxson. He's the dad of Natalie. They tussle.
Do a little fisticuffs fight.
They have a fisticuffs fight.
Obviously,
Stallone is 73 years old, so is it just are they using really bad body doubles?
Obviously, what do you mean? Of course.
How old is Cristiano Doxson? 87? Yeah. Perfect.
And then John wins.
John wins, of course.
John wins in an epic. He like pushes him off the edge or something. He's like, they fight in his office. He's got like a balcony, and he just boom, final blow to the face. He just goes pummeling down. He's dead.
Cristiano says, "You'll never beat us." John says, "You ain't." That kind of works. See nothing yet. And pushes him off the balcony. How's that?
Incredible. It's a great fight sequence.
Wow.
It's probably like that's only a few sentences, but I mean that's probably like a good 10-20 minutes of the film.
Yeah.
Them just maybe there's probably some like shots of people just watching, being a bit confused, and then as he's falling, there's probably like someone in the window just being like, "Oh,
he just drops past."
That's our precedent.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he gets the code.
Finds the codes in a drawer in the office.
Obviously.
Can he just launch the codes from the office and then off the balcony to safety? Shit.
That would be pretty fucking epic.
Quickly, he leaps off the balcony.
Save a parachute? Was
he just jumps. He fucking jumps.
And then it explodes, and that's the end of the film.
Boom. And then it pops up with end of part 1, or like to be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. Fucking incredible.
Wow.
I think we just wrote the best comedy film ever. No, not comedy. Action film. The best action film ever made.
John Schlong. John fucking Schlong.
So if anyone wants to buy this idea from us, dude, it's a triple undercover man. He's got 4 different names.
A triple agent. Yeah.
He's a triple agent.
Jesus.
With the catchphrase.
Huh? I will save the hungry. You ain't seen nothing yet. Fuck.
I mean, the film's called John Schlong: The Unraveling of Justice.
It's perfect.
It's great. Yeah.
John Schlong: The Unraveling of Justice. Introduced to John Schlong, played by young Sylvester Stallone, 73, CGI to make 27. See his day-to-day life. Here's a will they, won't they with the receptionist Natalie Portman, played by Natalie Portman, 39, CGI to make her look 38. John Schlong gets the job as an undercover agent and has to pretend to work for the BUN. He already works for the UN and that, yeah. He is now Jack Hoff. Jack Hoff is a back-end programmer. The UN knew that he was doing a great job and that Bunn needed a new undercover guy, so they made sure John was the one to get the new job. He gets real buddy with the BUN boys. He gets called into the head office. Zorro Wildhole Estebanio is the head of the BUN. Estebanio tells John Schlong about BUN's plan, Project Feed, feeding everyone, everywhere done, and tells him they need someone to infiltrate the UN because he's suspicious that the UN might try to stop their plans. Jack Hoff, John, puts himself forward. Zorro isn't sure, but John, takes his top off, revealing rippling muscles. Zorro is convinced. Then they have a getting ready montage where he suits up and gets all his things on, and Zorro gives him a new disguise and Clark Kent glasses. He is now James Shaft. He goes with a group of new interns. Approaching the UN building, he goes in with the interns and nobody questions who he is because he has the glasses on, and John Schlong doesn't wear glasses. He gets in and sneaks off without anyone noticing. He still has his John Schlong ID card, so he gets into the secret document room. He looks for the document he needs, but Natalie Portman confronts him, saying he's not allowed in this secret room. John Schlong, undercover as Jack Hoff, undercover as James Shaft, removes his glasses to reveal he is John Schlong. Natalie is taken aback. John tells her about BUN's plans and says the UN is possibly going to stop them, making the UN the bad guy. Natalie says she knows the UN is going to stop them, but didn't know that Project Feed didn't stand for fuck everyone everywhere done. John explains it's feed, not fuck. She's taken aback. She's conflicted as to whether to join him. John has no time to explain. He steals the secret document and runs to stop the UN, remembering from his training that they keep secret bombs under the building in case BUN attack or something. John runs to find Cristiano Doxon, 87. The only one with the only one with the codes for the bombs. Cristiano knows John has learnt the UN's dastardly plan. They have a fisticuffs fight using really bad body doubles because they're both old. They fight through the building to Cristiano's office and out onto the balcony. John has him on the ropes. Cristiano says, "You'll never beat us." John says, "You ain't seen nothing yet," and pushes him off the balcony. John finds the codes in the drawer in the office. He goes on the computer and types in the codes. Quickly, he leaps off the balcony. 3, 2, 1, boom! To be continued.
Wow.
This is... Man, I love this so much.
2 for 2, baby.
John Schlong.
John Schlong, to be continued. Maybe we'll write episode 2.
Yeah, or
some other time. The sequel.
We'll definitely continue this.
John Schlong 2. Electric Boogaloo. That fits so well as well. John Schlong, Electric Boogaloo.
You guys at home are excited.
You're excited. We're excited. Yeah. Hope you enjoy this video.
Stay safe out there, kids. Like and smash that like button, guys.
Smash that more
Subscribe to the channel. Ding that bell.
Ding the bell.